Hello, beauties. So, as promised, I have a little information that I want to share with you guys about the full moon. First off, let me go ahead and put out there that I am no moon expert. However, when I noticed that I was very aligned to the full moons and the retrograde cycles, it made me pay more attention so that I could really receive the most benefits from the power that the moon gives off. So it made me start like researching. So every time I hear there's a full moon, every time I hear that there's a retrograde, I get to researching. So I go on YouTube and I watch several videos. There are a few people that I like, and I'm gonna shout their names out because I didn't write the other one down, and she is so amazing. But one of them that I like to get my information from is Victor Ado, and the other one's name is Alina. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna make sure that I put it in the comments because she's awesome. She also gives journal prompts with her information on the full moons that are coming up. So I always look it up and I take notes for myself. And me and some people were talking about the energies that we already felt before the full moon even arrived. So I told them, hey, well, you know what? I research every full moon. I always jot it down in my notebook. And so pretty much that is how I go about focusing on what I need to release and what I can possibly manifest, right? So this full moon is in Aquarius. If you are a water sign, this is your season. So you probably may feel it even more so than others, but guess what? That means that this energy is super more beneficial for you. So with this full moon being in Aquarius, this full moon is all about new opportunities, whether that be in relationships, soulmate connections coming in, calling in soul tribe members, because soulmates aren't always just about romantic relationships, but it's about who you are vibing with at that frequency at that specific moment, right? So those new opportunities come in because you're vibing at a new frequency, and now it's like, boom, I see your light, you see my light. Hey, you like this, you're doing that. What I'm doing this, but you know what, I need a little bit more feedback, a little bit more information, because I'm just diving in. So boom, new opportunities coming in. So pay attention for people that are vibing at your frequency that can possibly help you with your business, with your projects, even with your marriage relationships, or possibly could be new love, right? So the main thing of it was to just like go with the flow, allow that energy to flow through, because at this time it's like what you feel, the energies is making you your most authentic self at this time, right? And so what that really kind of feels like is one of the first things they said that you will notice is like this high on spirit. And I already feel it. Like I feel like, there's so much gratitude inside of me. And every time I talk to someone, it's like, God this and God that. Oh my God, do you know that the Creator just did this for me and did that for me? And it's my whole focus has been switched. Like, wow, he's so good to me. Like, now we're co-creating, right? Because God asked me to do certain things and I do it. I'm being obedient, I'm being rewarded as well. So like at this moment, first sign is like, number one was high on spirit. Number two, now I want y'all to pay close attention to this. Number two was seeing the ego essence in life. Right? The unconscious chaos. And I don't know if I really want to put it like that, but in Victor's video, he was like, Victor called it the evils of life. Notice the negative. And that's how I like it. Notice the negativity, right? All of a sudden, you go around someone or you go to some certain place and you're really, really feeling these intense emotions. You're feeling all this angry chaos, right? You're feeling that ego, right? So when you notice those low vibes, guess what? Those low vibes that you're noticing is just like one of those stalemate debris that may still be cluttered within yourself. So when you notice someone that is saying or doing something negative, that is the time to say, whoa, let me acknowledge. How am I mirroring these behaviors, right? Because you may not say or do the same thing as the person that's showing this low vibration energy. However, you may still have some low vibrational energy stored inside of you. So ask yourself, why? Where is it coming from? What am I particularly doing that is on the same low vibrational frequency as this person is mirroring to me right now? So it's like, be honest with yourself, right? Because we all have a light side, we all have a shadow side, and we have to balance that shadow side. The shadow side comes out sometimes because like it really is coming out to protect us. However, sometimes if there's too much shadow, then that is self-sabotage. So we have to go ahead and confront it. We have to be real with ourselves, and we have to say, whoa, you know what, I assumed I have too high of expectations that, is not theirs. Like, I shouldn't even be worried about it. I shouldn't be expecting this person or that person to show up or do this or that, however I perceive it. So holding ourselves accountable for that ego essence that is showing up, right? So on that note, when you find someone that is wanting to strike your ego match, I want you to pause and I want you to think about it. Because every time we allow ourselves to be triggered and to respond and throw that same amount of energy back at that person, guess what? We just pushed ourselves back from manifesting something really, really good that we were so close to alignment with and drawing forth. Now this person has distracted you and made you lose that blessing. I don't know if it was a career, whether it's money, whatever it is. You might be trying to conceive a baby, and guess what? That baby don't want to come into this world while there's all this nasty, low vibrant energy inside of you. That doesn't feel like home for a baby. So guess what? That's not a good time to conceive, right? So if you're trying to conceive and you're harboring all these harsh energies, that might be the holdup, right? If you got some money out there that is yours, you're supposed to get it and it's guaranteed, but all of a sudden, like, what's going on? Where's my check? Let's be honest, because this is how we self-sabotage. This is how we delay our blessings. So number 2 was being accountable for the mirror ego that may be projecting outside of us. Number 3, it is a time to connect with your tribe. Once again, going back to that new opportunities, career, business, love, or whatever, you're vibing at that same frequency. So boom, guess what? That tribe's ready to show up. However, it's uncomfortable, right? If you are a hermit type of person and you're like, oh, no new friends. Well, guess what? If you are trying to manifest something great, that means you have to step outside of your comfort zone. That means you have to put yourself out there and have to release that fear so that you can trust that tribe when they come in that has something wonderful to offer. So going back to number 2, we have to release that ego. We have to minimize that ego so that we can connect with our true tribe, so that whatever it is you were saying you were trying to manifest, that person's about to come in divine timing and help you accomplish that. That was number 3. Number 4, time to move forward consistently, right? Consistently. But hold on, it's not just time to move forward consistently. It is time to move forward past the comfort zone. So not only is this a full moon making you rise to the occasion, right, in the most uncomfortable way, but now it's saying, hey, let's do it consistently. Me personally, that is one of my problems. That is one of the things that I will be releasing with the full moon, is my stagnation, my procrastination, because I realized that, I could have a whole lot of great things, but I self-sabotage myself by not being consistent. So I'm acknowledging that. I'm acknowledging that, and I'm not allowing anyone to hop in the way and distract me so that I can give myself an excuse, right? Because that's what we do. We be like, oh, you know what? My friend called me and so, whatever happened, but my friend needs me. I need to show up. Oh my goodness, my auntie's sick. I gotta go and show up or whatever. Guess what? You know what? You don't want to get whatever your auntie's sick with. So go on and make her some soup and go on and do a porch drop off and then go on back to your business and get done with whatever you was asked to do, right? So, number 5 is expand from the familiar. Notice your comfort zone, and be honest and say, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and push a little bit harder than that, right? So with this energy going on right now, there is, this is a time for like high intuition, heightened emotions, and clairvoyance. Yes, and clairvoyance. This is a time for new inventions, right? Also, with this full moon in Aquarius, and it also being the sun being in Leo. Leo is a really beautiful, powerful sign all in its own right, because Leos are go-getters. Leos put themselves out there. People say Leos, are always want to be the center of attention, but guess what? That means that Leo is bold, that Leo is confident, that Leo goes out and they get what they want, right? When Leos need to go and make money, when Leos need to go and make a move, they just get it done. They get it done, and they get it done with a strong confidence. So, yeah, let's focus on healing from the past pain. There was something that was very interesting that I found out in Alina's video. I can't remember what conjunction was going on, but I do remember that there was an asteroid in Chiron. I believe it was Chiron, and Chiron symbolizes the wounded healer. It's the god of afterlife. So how we respond to triggers right now, to heal ourselves and the collective, is so important, because it's like, for everything that tried to trigger you, and you, boom, let me turn the other cheek, because I already know I got this. That ain't even part of me. They just projecting, and they're just mirroring some shit, hoping that I'm going to pick it up, and I'm just going to go ahead and go back with it, right? Because there are some folks that their sole purpose is to slow you down. So understand that some of us are here to heal. And as we heal ourselves, we are healing the collective. You chosen ones know. You know who you are. You know who you are. You feel it. You feel that constant drag. Every time you try to go and take one path, you always redirect it back to the other. You know what? And if you feel like, hey, I have free will, and all I'm supposed to do is worry about myself, then boom, you're not who I'm talking to. But the chosen one, you know who you are. You're the ones that really can't sleep at night when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? So let's go ahead and focus on healing those wounds, because your job was, hey, you are super duper strong. You have strength, you have the patience of Job, and all you have to do is remember that, so that you can heal the collective. You have people that are counting on you. You have souls that are universally counting on you. We are all universally connected. So if that is what you are feeling, do what you need to do. So we're going to be learning and deconstructing these triggers, right? We're going to speak clear boundaries with the people that are trying to trigger you, right? It's okay to just be like, hey, you know what? You are vibing at a lower frequency than me, and you know what? I'm not even going to have this in my space. If you want to come around, please don't speak like that. Please don't come over here and do that. But set clear boundaries, right? Yeah, because it's like once they are the catalyst, right? They are the catalyst to help you see that, hey, you know what? So-and-so did this to me. just a few days ago, and I blooped out. Now, like, I'm not even bothered by this. Why are you not bothered by it? Because you done already learned the lesson. You already saw what was, you saw what part was yours, and you was like, ooh, guess what? I'm about to check myself on that. And so guess what? That simple acknowledgement was a subconscious switch to help you go ahead and move forward, right? So it doesn't always look like it's something so difficult. It can be so simple as far as just acknowledging the emotions and just owning our shit and saying, hey, you know what? I feel jealous today because I was over here manifesting this car and my best friend just got this car and, whatever else. Guess what? I want you to recognize, I'm going to put a little secret out there with manifesting. If someone close to you gets something that you are manifesting at this time, that is God's way of saying, hey, I just took care of them and I got some places that I got to go and I'm about to get to you too. So it's okay if you don't feel happy and joyful for them at that moment and really want to celebrate honestly. But what you do want to do is you want to say, you know what, forgive me, Lord, for even, feeling this disheartened, this angry, like you had forgotten about me or left me out. I know you didn't forget me out. I know you didn't forget about me. However, I do want you to help remove this negative energy from me so that this doesn't block my blessing. Please allow me to celebrate with this particular soul that is sharing this blessing with me. I give thanks for them sharing the news to me so that I can receive. Because guess what? We all receive certain things off other people's blessings just by having that joy. Joy, love is the highest manifesting frequency. So think about it this way. Every time you let somebody piss you off, they just took you several steps back. And so now you have to get yourself back into the light. You have to think more positive than that negative so that the universe don't get conflicted. Have you ever noticed that, like, when you angry and you just say something mean, ooh, I hope you this, and then all of a sudden, boom, that happened. You be like, okay, guess what? Because anger is really strong, right? So anger is something, is something that's going to be manifested really quickly. But guess what? You're not just manifesting anger on that person. You're manifesting anger and rage and delayed, stagnated blessings for you. So let it go. Let it go. This is a great time for people to do rituals, to burn and release. I'm not going to tell you how to do your rituals. What I believe is that our ancestors did not always have access to certain things and had to do it with just the power of their mind. So whatever you feel called to do, whatever makes you feel good, do it. Let me see. There were some journal prompts because with all of this releasing, this is a great time for shadow work. There are lots of videos on shadow work out there. One person that I love in particular, who I follow, and I'm just going to say, hey, she dropped some major gems, and they are free gems. So please go look up Conjure Queen. Her name is Conjure Queen. Go look her up. Look up the video on shadow work. So yeah, shadow work is really good because, like, we're going to release, like, limiting beliefs, all those expectations that make us super rigid, that hold us up from getting what we want, right? So journal prompt number 1. And I'm going to still speak fast, so you're probably just going to have to pause the video. That's what I have to do whenever I go and research these videos and I'm writing and taking notes. It takes me a super long time because I'm pausing and I'm writing down. So journal prompt number 1. What are you most proud of yourself for? Like, what are you most proud of yourself for? That's journal prompt number 1. Journal prompt number 2. Is there anything you're ready to begin energetically releasing for this full moon? What is it that you fully want to release? One of the things that I am going to release, like I said, is procrastination, right? Because I hold myself up by procrastination. Also, I know I need to focus because I have way more projects than I have time. So, number 3. In what area of your life where you notice the most and least self-criticism, and why? Number 3. In what area of your life where you notice the most and least self-criticism? You know what? For me, I over-criticize myself. I'm really harsh with myself, so I'm still trying to learn how to be gentle. One of the One of the things that I am also working on is I was a child that grew up walking on eggshells. So it made me strive for perfection so that I could stay out of trouble, right? But however, you know, that trouble doesn't exist, but there's still a need for perfection. So I overwork myself. I overwork myself at times. And I also put so much on my plate. I'm a Gemini. I'm an air sign. I have so many different thoughts. I have so many different things going on in my mind. And so I'm like, ooh, I want to put all those creative ideas out there, right? But I take on more than I actually can physically do in enough time. Why? Because I let myself get distracted. So another thing I'm releasing is distractions. God wants me to stay put and spend more time with spirit than I spend more time with people. So, number 4, what does safely processing triggered emotions and past experiences look like for you? I'm going to repeat that again because I know I get a little tongue-tied. Number 4, what does safely processing triggers, emotions, and past experiences look like for you? Great book that was suggested within those videos was Law of Assumption. I watched too many videos to honestly tell you which one it came from, but Law of Assumption. And I do want to share this Archangel Michael prayer with you. Archangel Michael shows up really quickly. So I love to utilize his energy for protection. So this prayer just speaks, please keep me protected from the negativity of others. Guide me on how to heal myself so I am no longer triggered by the opinions, energy, people, or situations that no longer resonate with me. So that's it on the full moon. But before I go ahead and close out this video, I got my self-care deck. And right now at this time, you know, the energy is going to be high, it's going to be low. I mean, you're going to be feeling it, right? So honor your body when it's time to rest. When it's time to rest, just please do so. However, when you are highly energetic, don't get distracted. That's the time to double down. That was my message from Spirit personally for myself. And it was like, you know what? You're going to be tired. That's normal. Allow that. Rest, rejuvenate as you need to. But as soon as you hop back up, you know you got a lot to do. So stay focused. Get your little to-do list together. Start checking them off. Get it done. So 1% each day adds up, right? If all you can do is that 1%, that's good. The next day, if you feel highly energetic, guess what? Go ahead and do 5, 10, 20. Do whatever you can do. So, this is what I can't wait to do tonight. Soak in the bath. So, whatever that looks like for you. In this picture, you can see like they got like flowers in the tub. They got the candles. They got fragrances. They have crystals. You know, they have all those things or whatever. So however you like to enjoy your bath. I'm not going to tell you how to set it up. But soak in the bath. Let me scoot up in case one wants to fly. Sang. Yes. Singing is one of the things that brings joy really quickly. Me personally, I love karaoke, and so I bought all the equipment so that I can have my own karaoke sessions at home. And guess what? I don't have to wait and take no turns. So I might even do that tonight. But I do want you guys to pay close attention because I am going to put out another video hopefully tonight so that you guys can enjoy a sound bowl healing. I plan on doing a full body sound bowl healing for restoration of my entire chakra system. So I am going to record that. I am going to share that so that anybody out there that needs it or wants it or whatever will receive that. So make an altar. I don't know how everyone feels about that, but I'm pretty sure that if you are watching anything on my channel, You're not bothered by it, right? Make an altar. Make an altar to yourself of self-love. Make an altar to your ancestor. Make an altar to whatever you feel called to do, right? That is a moment for you to tap in with spirit for yourself to see, hey, what it is, what kind of altar is going to be best for me, right? A self-love altar would be rose quartz, flowers, anything that you love, that makes you feel love. I would put that on that altar. So one other deck that I have, and I'm only going to pull 3 of those, is the super attractor, because like I said, I'm all about manifesting, and full moons is about releasing and manifesting. So and I know I am not going to probably do any lives on the business page because I still have some full moon work to do myself. My body is already tired from all the cleaning and decluttering that I have been doing. Take one more. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. Yes, like I said, you know, this is a time of heightened intuition, clairvoyance. So this is a time for you to really hear spirit. So allow spirit to guide you, because like, wouldn't you rather have guidance for someone that sees past the human eye, right? That's why we got that third eye activated, so we can connect with spirit. And so when spirit tells us stuff, we can actually see it and visualize it and feel it so that we know what to do, right? So the best guidance is spiritual guidance. Let it just flow through your crown. When I am tuned in to the energy of abundance, I become abundant. One of the things I like to do is when I wake up in the morning, I like to start my day with gratitude. I like to start my day with mantras. And I set the tone for what my day is going to be about, right? So when I am tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. What you so shall think shall be. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Allow the universe to take it over for you. Allow the universe to work for you, through you. So open up. I just want to share these beautiful cards with you. So that is all I have for now. I'm going to share this on a few platforms and make sure that you guys do get the information. And like I said, please look out for that sound bowl healing meditation, because I'm telling you, I'm going to hit every chakra. I'm hitting every chakra. I am going to guide you through it. So I'm going to speak every last one of them open, activated. We are regulating. Like, we're going to do it all. So I'm going to go ahead and be out for now because I have some other things that I need to do before I do that sound bowl healing. So you guys make the most of this powerful full moon energy. I believe this portal is open from now all the way until like September or so. I'm going to have to check those dates. But this is where I'm going to leave it for now. You guys go ahead and enjoy y'all stay. Happy full moon.